That's what I'm talking about.
Good because they can hear you right now. 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 Good because they can hear you right.
Bruh.
Good because they can hear you right now. You know what fucking time it is, man. I didn't even put in an intro song, but I'm about to. Look, I'm clicking it. Well, you can't see me clicking it, but I'm clicking it. Yeah.
Just know he's clicking. Just know he's clicking. You feel me? Do shit here.
I seen that shit that you built while it's shaking. Foundation weak while it's flake. I seen that's why it's fake. They tryna land and stick. Why he be talking that shit? I might just slide with a stick.
True like it's TV, no shit.
I'm letting it whip moving fast if you ain't seen me passing, you motherfucking missed. I got that cookie.
You know where the fuck we here? Wait, no, where? Why?
Fuck!
Hold on, wait.
Rewind. Take it back.
All right, man. You know what we're here to do today? It's the Big 3 podcast. You know who me? It's me, PESO P, and I'm joined by.
You already know it's the one and the only Diggs the Prophecy. I got the pink today, so y'all could, see me easy in life.
Yeah.
You dig? It's just we got, Dragon Ball in the dock, and I had to rep the homies, bro.
Yeah.
And you already know, it's your Professor Koro up in this bitch. Can I get a year?
Yeah.
Oh, we got a lot to talk about today.
Bro, what a fucking week it has been. We have a good amount of shit to talk about. Word up to everybody in both chats. No, Carlos, you're not early. I mean, well, no, you are early. It did not finish. Why am I saying everything backwards today?
It's Monday. That's right.
The Big Three podcast. Welcome to Pete PESO, Prophecy, the Diggs, Goro Professor. Topics we have a lot of today. Speak on. Speak on. We will.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Not the speak we will, bro.
We got a lot of shit. You know what we're here to do is us three, the Big Three, and we cover the big three pillars of our community. We we're here to talk about is that music, manga, culture, and honestly,
all that type shit.
Music. Well,
Kinda it was kind of stinky.
It was last episode wasn't as stinky, but
no,
it was also pretty light on the music front too.
Very.
So we're gonna start with music again, and music is super light this week as well.
Indeed.
And I think there's no better way to start than to bring up that trash ass fucking Drake album. Holy fucking shit!
Oh my god!
Oh my god, bro! I didn't listen to it, but like I mentioned this right before the podcast started, bro. Oh my god, I want to meet your madre. Let's take a trip and see your padre. And then he's like, come through my house. Like he's talking like he's like doing like the fake Hispanic thing while he's still speaking English. It's mad weird. It was mad weird, son. Like, come back to my house. Vamos a mi casa. Yeah, and he had like the fucking casa rhyme too. I was like, dude, like, does he really just know 20 words in Spanish? It was. I don't know. I didn't like it. It was creepy.
You giving him more credit than I was. 20. 20.
I was like, hola, mommy, and culo.
20.
That's probably all he knows.
Bruh. Fuck that. I don't even think he know 20. I think he got maybe 7.
Did you guys listen to it or no?
I listened to it.
My time?
I listened to it about halfway because I'm what you call an accurate hater. I need to listen to shit to hate on it properly.
That's facts. No, that's facts.
You feel me? Like, if I can't call something ass if I haven't heard it. So you feel me?
I'm a secondary hater. I let Diggs listen to it for me and then tell me that I can fully hate, and then I just full send that shit.
Here's the problem. I couldn't even, bro. I listened to maybe about 9 tracks. Then I realized this shit was 20 tracks long. I said, yeah, I'm done. Like, I'm not going any further. I got maybe 9 or 11 tracks in, and I was like, 20?
Didn't do it.
I'm like, what the fuck? Nah, I'm good. Like,
dude, that shit was crazy. There was a couple points I wanted to touch on specifically on that project. Not even specifically musically, but just some things that I saw that I thought were pretty funny. One of them was, and mind you, like, I don't follow women and like I am not a woman either, so
Right.
I'm not tapped into the woman algorithm, the girl
Mm-hmm.
rhythm.
Bars.
Haymaker.
The bars.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not tapped in, but I did see this tweet that made me laugh so badly. Bro was like, it's funny that like Drake and like PND, like their whole thing was like love songs for you, love songs for the women, like music for the women to jam out to. But all I saw on Twitter was a bunch of men and a bunch of fat streamers be like, oh yeah, this is good. Oh yeah. And I was like, bruh, this is not the intended target audience for I want to meet your madre, meet your padre.
Bro, I seen so many tweets of like, oh, bro, I turned this on while I was smashing my girl. Drake, I felt like you was right there with me. What? What? Like, I understand having a favorite artist, but some motherfuckers a little bit too moist. They need to chill with that.
Nah,
shit,
I'm not gonna
bro.
lie,
Like,
dude.
Get help.
It does go like that. And honestly, it kind of ties
Damn
into my
shame.
second point. The whole thing with Freddie Gibbs aesthetic. How do we feel about that? I mean, obviously, I know cartoons are a thing, and like, I like a lot of that shit ends up being commonplace. But I do think it's pretty crazy that Freddie Gibbs' entire stick for a while was like the cartoon rabbit with the money eyes and the cartoon rabbit, you know, as like his like stand-in for like that like one era of his music. I'm not super tapped in with Freddie Gibbs. But I've definitely seen that branding before. I've seen his chain. Like I've seen all that shit before. And I did think it was pretty funny that like that's what Drake was using more or less for his album.
we already know Drake is Kakashi. We already know that. It's no. As soon as he sees some shit he like bam. Like,
my Draken gone.
Right,
bro.
My snaking gone.
but no.
I mean the OVO gone. Like, just stealing shit, bro. Like, bruh, dead ass, bro. He'll be bullshitting, bro.
I was about to say, literally, we only wrote that on the docket to mention that it was pretty trash.
Pretty much.
And just like a little corny. I mean, like, you know, I'm
Bruh,
sure there had to be at least one song on there that was good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
In my opinion, it was probably from the ones I checked out. Yeah, I definitely heard one or two I fucked with. The whole tape, as far as I got, felt like maybe a Drake album of leftovers, and he said, "Party, jump on these tracks." That's what it felt like.
Okay.
Dead ass. That's what it felt like. It felt like a bunch of leftover tracks from other projects, other mixtapes, other albums, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And he just slid them bitches to P&D and was like, "Yo, we can extend the beat, cook up some shit, and we can make this a project and get some bread." Type shit. That's basically what it was. Cause he knows his fans by now. He know. Like I said, he know these motherfuckers moist. Like, he know what the fuck they do, bro. You know how they gonna fucking just all over it.
You're wilding for that.
Am I wrong? No. Am I wrong?
I don't want to talk about the moisture levels of other men. All right.
I'm not just talking about men.
I'm about to say he's talking about Drake fans. Yeah.
His
fans. My bad. I was still stuck on the Peso Pete talking about the neckbeards fucking with the Madres. My bad. I was 2 minutes ago.
Meet your padre.
That was 2 minutes ago. I didn't read the new chapter. My bad.
It's cool, bro. No, I mean, I put the memo out. You good, bro? Like,
bro, fucking Drake, man. I mean, like, I heard wind of some convos yesterday of just people being like, what happened? And I mean, like, it's so funny. Obviously, Drake isn't like super spamming hate speech or anything Kanye level, but like I do think it's an interesting look, and like again, just loosely grouping these people together just to get this point of discussion off. So like I don't want anybody to get offended if like a rapper they like is grouped in, but I just think it's interesting. You see like Drake having like a really sour reaction and like a terrible rebound from something that he used to pride himself in taking part in. And then you have like someone like Wayne, and like Wayne apologized and chopped it back up with Kendrick, but it's like Wayne's initial reaction to not being picked for the Super Bowl kind of left a sour taste in my mouth, and then like you also have the Kanye shit, like the Kanye shit, like he's just acting a fucking fool. That shit always leaves a sour taste in my mouth. It's like damn, like the fucking that generation is like standing on like faulty ground right now, low key. Like it's just some
beginning of the year type shit, bro. New.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just thought that shit was crazy. Drake, please stop. That's the end of the sentence. That's the end of the sentence. Drake.
Everything. Just Drake, stop.
Nah, hey, Drake a dope rapper, bro. Like I'm trying to hear more dedicated music, bro. Like now is not the time to be busting out throwaways, bro. Like I recognize.
Like get in the booth and try, bro. Like it, and don't let us talk shit to make you try. Just try because you want to, bro. Like
try because this is your passion and career? Question mark?
That shit been going. That passion part been going.
Passionate from miles away.
Yeah,
bro.
Exactly. I'm
That's
glad
it.
you picked it up.
No. Next. Okay. Fuck Drake. All right.
Fuck Drake.
Next on our very, very short music docket is the Marlon Wayne's Soulja Boy diss.
Which is crazy. Why? Why?
Sentence.
Yeah, it is an insane sentence, isn't it?
It really is.
Marlon Wayne's Soulja Boy diss. No, wait, how did we get here?
I was about to say, I mean, like, we could even, like, hold on. I had the tweet pulled up.
The even craziest shit about it is, I believe it's a country song. Like, that's the crazy shit about it, bro.
I was about to say, I'll play a slight snippet for the stream. I can't play the entire thing. But yeah, this was posted on his IG, on Marlon Wayne's IG. The Art of Dialogue posts, Marlon Wayans drops a country diss song roasting Soulja Boy, calling him a redacted, accusing him of being on crack and selling his soul for Bitcoin. If you'd like to hear an excerpt, we have the following.
Soulja Boy's on Krenak and meth. I can smell it on his breath. Yes, he's on that breath. It's Krenak and meth.
I'm about to start square dancing in this bitch.
Bruh. Just for that rock. He looked like Flavor without the clock.
Oh, yeah, this shit is wild.
Bruh, I'm definitely bringing the bitch to the square dance with that one, bro.
Nah, that's funny as shit.
Definitely, bro.
Marlon Wayne's a goat for that.
That shit is literally insane. But you guys get the gist.
Yeah, and whatever it is.
Like, and you know Soulja Boy, he's doing something right this instant. He's doing something.
Without a doubt.
Whatever.
Without a doubt, bro.
Whatever it is, whether it's yelling into his phone, yelling into a microphone, yelling into both his phone and his microphone.
He's cooking something. We don't know what, but it's something.
I'm about to say, his ass is not taking that, standing down. He's definitely going to have to do something. But keep an eye on that if you're interested in random beef. We always keep you up to date on the random beef of the week. And then
random as fuck.
See, I read fucking Not Like Us, and I was gonna say last but not least, but then I was gonna say last like us. Last on the music docket. Now I don't watch SNL, so like if you guys wanna chat on that, I did see the Twitter clip, but we are basically referring to SNL had their 50th. Will Ferrell, we all fuck with Will, yeah.
Crazy ass.
Yeah, he is crazy, yeah. And then
that dude be bugging.
What was it? I swear to like, bro, like what it was like the an old English style musical. Like they were like piano, and he was like, giving it a once over. I don't know what the fuck was.
Bro was playing an actual organ, fucking harpsichording, Not Like Us.
Yeah,
in ye old 1616 time frame.
I think it's crazy how much mileage that song has, bro. Like I want to diss somebody.
Like I said, Greatest diss track ever, bro. By impact alone, it's the
Bro.
greatest diss track ever. Bro.
Can we fake have beef so we could push a diss track and then split the revenue or something? This is
I'll
a
start a beef
crazy
with you,
idea.
Peso.
What the? That's it. Professor,
Mom.
more like he lesser. I'ma leave him stressing. Ah.
Bruh.
Peso Pete, more like Peso Yeet, cause I'm the main event and you gon' taste the feet. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Not the feet bars.
I'm about to say
2025.
defeat
Not
bar.
the feet bars in 2025.
Yo, shout out Meat Chin though. Eat the feet. Shout out Meat Chin. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Bruh. But yeah, nah, fucking that song has
Crazy, bro.
infinite mileage. I don't think it's even a dispute anymore of like a more legendary moment in like recent times for hip hop in general. Not even just like the diss track scale. I feel like everybody's been talking about like, oh, Not Like Us is solidified. Which, by the way, I don't think there's anything wrong in relying on statistics. I don't think there's anything wrong in basing your opinion for stuff like this on like numbers. I mean, like, it's something a lot of people do, but like, come on, like that record was big since the moment that shit dropped. Like, yes,
Facts.
Frame
though.
one.
it like, you know, it hitting these numerical marks and these extra achievements, it's definitely solidifying it for real.
Big facts.
But like, yeah,
For time immemorium.
I could have told you that was finna be it right then and there. Cause what? That shit is crazy, bro. Super Bowl, bro. Grammys into the Super Bowl, into SNL reference. Like, the revolution will be televised. Pick the right time, but the wrong guy. He didn't. Yo, pay attention to what he be talking
called
about,
it.
man. Pay attention to what he be talking about, man.
They don't know. They don't read between the lines.
Motherfuckers got to pick their battles wisely, bro. Some people you can't fuck with.
You just gotta. Hey, he brought Samuel Jackson out there. That's how you know it wasn't fucking games. That's how you know shit is not a game no more.
Can we just
Yeah.
have a moment to just recognize the fact that Samuel Jackson is now historically part of the Super Bowl halftime show? Like, Kendrick aside,
You know it's over when you get someone like that to narrate your evil plan.
Facts.
to tell the story that you are creating,
No.
I mean,
Yep.
hell yeah.
Yeah, getting Nick Fury to narrate your diss track is crazy,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
Oh,
I mean,
and-
he is the most diabolical disser.
Yo,
I'm
Zippy.
just saying, bro.
Zippy just reminded me too. Not just Grammys, not just Super Bowl, not just SNL. Kendrick also passed 100 mil listeners on. Was it 100 mil listeners on Spotify or something like
Spotify.
that?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's the first rapper to do it.
Sheesh.
He's the first rapper to do it. Which is crazy because I always thought probably Eminem would be the first one to hit that, but yeah.
Insane.
I just think it's incredible that the commercial success is following him now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, all these accolades are usually the things that go ahead.
Speaking of commercial success, he's also the first motherfucker to I don't even think it's just rap, I think it's period. The first artist to have one track go double diamond, which is Humble, I believe.
Yeah.
So 20 million alone, just Humble. Like,
I think I think there's albums.
Michael Jackson is the only one to go
Yeah,
double diamond with
'cause I think like a
with an
Jackson
album,
and the
but
Eagles are up there.
a song is bruh.
Nah, that actually might just be a unique thing for him.
Yeah,
That's incredible.
he's the only one to have a song do it. Michael Jackson got the album with Thriller, but it's MJ. We ain't gotta talk about MJ. You already know. Goat on goat, bro. Like,
I just can't believe that the moral of the story is you can do some real artistic shit, diss the shit out of a motherfucker, and take all the accolades that he wanted from him
yeah,
in a year.
yeah. It shows that being petty might be the hack.
might work.
It might be the hack, bro.
That shit might be the recipe for greatness.
Being
Bro.
petty and bitter and hating might just be the hack, bro.
I have no comment on this. I have no comment on this. That's honestly where it ends for us for music. And you know, as we end every section, you know what begins. It's time for the big 3 real one recommendation.
I'll go first. I mean, let me just knock it out the way. I'll go first. Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a little. I won't say it's too smooth. It is R&B. It's more like wavy R&B. I'm not sure if people are familiar with Trevor Jackson. If you're not, just think of the Water remix, the motherfucker making all the facial expressions while he's sing, whether they're real or not. Y'all know he's been memed all last year, so y'all know who the fuck he is. He just came out with an album, and it's a song off his album I fuck with heavy because it got one of my favorite singers, the homie Eric Bellinger, and the song is called Consistency. Wavy ass beat. I believe OG Parker made it. There we go, right there. That's any beats like that I fuck with heavy. Like if you got a beat like that and you singing over it, you instantly gonna draw me in because it's that smooth shit I fuck with. Go run that up. That's that banger right there. You dig?
Let's go. Kuro, you next or I'm next?
I'm next.
Go.
I got it. It's some cool shit. My homie put it on to me yesterday. It's something called Team Tomodachi. It's like this group of Japanese dudes. They outside in the street just going crazy. But what's cool about it is that there was like a slew of remixes that came out. One with like Yuki Chiba and Will Smith. One it's like a group of all girls. One it's like a group of like Afro-Japanese people that were like born and raised in Japan. Really cool shit. If you don't know what the song is, if they're not just repeating Team Tomodachi, Team Tomodachi, Team.
That shit kind of gas. I can't lie.
Hey, go run that up.
That shit kind of gas. I won't lie.
Oh.
That shit is kind of gas.
I guess then my real one recommendation of the week for music for me would be this song "Mister" by Black Fortune featuring Doughboy, the remix. This song is fire, bro.
Let's roll. I fucking never make a sound. He pillow talk too much, call me Mr. Replace a clown.
Oh, I mean, what you got my boy, homie Doughboy in there, bro? That's Kevin my step is my shit, bro. I fuck with Doughboy.
Nah, he was going.
Nah, I fuck with Doughboy. Doughboy's nice, bro.
That's tough. That shit got that muh energy.
Yep.
But
That's our low recommendations. Hopefully, I mean, I wanted to test playing snippets. I mean, that last one I played for a little too long, but no way we get absolutely bodied for 2 seconds of a song. But we'll see. I'm down to see.
Hopefully not.
But that puts music at a wrap. We're on to our next joint. We're definitely talking about manga. Because culture is definitely the biggest chunk.
Yeah, it's the heavy. It's the snorkel jacket of the docket, bro.
That's the bench press, you know.
Right.
That's the barbell.
But we can definitely do manga, and I'm not gonna bait anybody any longer. Literally, that was the first thing Gokhan said in YouTube chat. The first ever chat in the YouTube chat for today's stream was SSJ4, and like literally somebody else mentioned Daima earlier. I can't remember where, but that is our first topic on the docket today. Manga and anime. We are talking about Daima. SSJ4. Namekian Blessings. Namekian Blessings. Go, please, go.
Hold on. No. Cause Diggs was there. I gotta take the glass.
Y'all are watching it together?
with Mayor, with the homie Mayor.
Wait, when?
Yeah.
Like IRL?
Yeah, IRL with the homie on Friday.
Oh, that's right. Y'all were linked up. Oh shit.
Yeah.
I cried. Okay, a single tear.
That's hype.
Manifested in this eye, welled up with Saiyan pride, and rolled down this fucking cheek. Cause Super Saiyan 4. I need y'all to understand. That's
the gas.
If God spoke to me right now and said you can have one wish, world peace, I'm so sorry.
Bruh.
World hunger, I'm so sorry. I am picking Super Saiyan 4, and then I'll become a dictator and take over the world, and then we'll solve world hunger and world peace. But the point is, I'm so happy it happened. I will save my gripes after we talk about how beautiful of an episode that was. Thank you for letting me have this moment. I appreciate you.
Let me just slide and off that one. Shout out to the homie and rest in peace to Toriyama for giving us that gift as like bruh. I want to say he understood his sickness and knew some shit was about to hit the fan. Probably with him, even if he didn't think he was going to immediately pass, he probably knew he was going to probably be out the business for a while due to being sick. So he whipped that up. He did that for us. That wasn't because he did that for the fans. Toriyama did that strictly for the fans and was like, let me make this shit canon. Let me make this shit canon. Let me cook. So shout out to Toriyama. It's his last work, and he went out with a bang. Know what I mean? Rest in peace to the GOAT. That's all I got to say about that. Y'all already, if you know me, you know how I feel about Dragon Ball. I ain't even got to get into it, bro. Like, that's just my shit, bro.
I can't wait to get that episode in dubbed. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, it's probably in the summer.
I'll probably get it next year.
Bruh.
Probably in the summer, but dubbed.
I will say though, just because I have to do it, apples to apples. Daima Super Saiyan 4, GT Super Saiyan 4. I like the black hair and golden eyes. I do fuck with the all red, and I feel like all red in adult body probably would equalize. But overall, chef's kiss art.
And it's different too. Like, it's not even just the aura. It's almost damn near like maroonish or something like that. Like, it's not that like that blazing red that it was in GT. So fuck with it. Like I said, bruh, when I first seen the cargo pants, I was like, stop, bruh, because bruh, if you see the cargo pants in Dragon Ball, you know it's Super Saiyan 4, bruh. Like, I was like, bruh, did he just cook? And then you see the eyes, I was like, yeah, it's a wrap, bruh. And then I almost dove out the window. I live on the first floor, so it was okay. Like, y'all ain't gotta worry about me.
Bruh.
Nah, we was really ready to just absolutely ruin Mir's entire house. Like, motherfuckers about to get woken up. It was gonna be really hectic.
Mir was speechless. That's how you know it was lit. Mir was speechless.
Mir was just...
That shit is crazy though.
Nah, it was incredible.
Truly goated.
And it broke the internet again. They did it again.
Dragon Ball is just known for breaking the internet, bro. It's a thing by now, bro.
I don't know that people questioned it though. They're like, will Daima episode 18 be able to do what Super did? Motherfucker, it still got the dragon and ball in front of it. Yeah, it's gonna break the internet. It's what it does.
This is what we're here for. Like that, bro.
Nah,
this is why we wake up in the morning, so Dragon Ball can break the internet. Lock in.
Fucking Dragon Ball. No, that shit was super dope. I saw that shit all over my timeline. And I just think that, that type of shit will always be a W nod to the OG creator, and like, who doesn't love like actual well thought out fan service, Shit is pretty fucking dope, man. Pretty fucking dope. Speaking of dope, Psych, Attack on Titan movie. Oh.
Go first. I want to hear your thoughts.
It's a movie about Attack on Titan. I mean, like...
You're not you're not wrong.
I mean, the anime, like, okay. Wrong. I mean, like, yeah, the animation and stuff always looks good. Like, yeah, like, what do you, like... it's like Fast and the Furious, bruh. Like, explosions and lore, some, I don't know.
So I'll pick up from explosions and lore. Is that
and family facts though.
Literally.
Duh. I will say this, as someone who like read it, reread it, watched it to the end, watched the ending that made the ending, and then the new ending. This movie is probably the most streamlined and cohesive telling of the ending we've gotten thus far. So if you have not finished Attack on Titan yet, get through, I think, the first part or two of the final season, and then just fucking watch the movie. Because this movie actually did a good job of, like, the little plot holes, and when I say little, I mean the fucking mammoth-sized plot holes. They got at least a little drawbridge that you could like delicately walk across to understand why shit went the way it did. So I do appreciate the clarifying of a lot of the murkiness of the ending in the movie. That I will give it.
It's not so cloudy no more, bro.
No.
It's clear out. It's a clear day.
Yeah,
now,
no,
bro,
the sun came out a little bit more.
Yeah,
It's not like all blue
it.
sky. Like, it's
Yeah,
not like my room walls. There's still a little cloudification, but it's acceptable. It seems intentional rather than he didn't know what the fuck to write.
Damn.
Yeah, and that's a good thing in a sense, because especially with like a lot of big name anime and manga, I might add, the endings are always like, really, like really,
very like.
If I can remind y'all of one JJK, really, like, so it's like there's a lot of lackluster endings within the anime manga community. Like, honestly, the last good manga ending I can think of probably is Fire Force. The Fire Force ending had me like, that's kind of gas.
The Fire Force ending is actually an example of like a master class in having a fire ending. If you want like a decent
literally
ending,
fire. Like literally.
I would say like a good fair baseline of what an ending should be is like Demon Slayer. You got to the end and you finished the story. Have a good fucking day.
Yeah, that's at least some decent shit. You can tell they ain't tried too hard. It just was like, hey, bro, we ain't got nothing else to tell. We gonna end it like this. We gonna connect the dots, and we out. Like, that's it, bro. But Fire Force was like, all right, hold on. Let me add the what's the name this. Let me add this flavor to the gumbo. Fire Force was cooking with that ending. So, yeah. So when you see bad endings and they redo them, it just gives you some hope that maybe y'all want to do this the fucking first time y'all cook, instead of throwing the shit back in the microwave and trying to reheat it a different way. Like, just give yourself some time to cook a decent ending.
I swear, it's like having the same leftovers, except one time you put it in the microwave, one time you put it in the air fryer, and one time you actually put it in the fucking oven. If it wasn't clear, this movie was the oven, because it's the only one that tasted good. The rest
and
of
this one had a drink. You had a drink with this one. Like,
you know what I mean?
Dead ass, bro. But yeah, that's big facts though, bro. Dead ass.
Fucking Attack on Titan, bro.
I swear to God, I'm tired of that shit.
I was gonna say, ain't nobody give a shit about that shit. No, I'm joking. You know, it was a dope read. The anime was really dope as it was premiering. It just kind of it's just kind of in this era. It is nice that it was wrapped up nicer. I mean, like reading that shit live, seeing the one ending happen and then the second ending happen, it's like, bruh. That shit was quite insane. But I digress.
That's how they be, bro.
I'm pretty sure that's literally all we have for
oh,
manga.
No, you bugging.
Unless we got to talk about Goat Piece.
Go ahead, bro. I was about to say, are you bugging?
I was like, you about to skip the biggest part of the docket. Stop. That's how real it is. She wanted to join. She's like, One Piece? I digitally scan it.
Big One Piece.
She was like, man's is tripping, bro. Like,
I think I just think it's crazy. We're back off a break already, and it's confirmed no break for the week coming either. So we're already confirmed 2 more chapters back in. He's just going.
Chucking and fucking jiving.
Ryan Scopper, big Scopper. And we're gonna see. I mean, like
Scop.
Pretty interesting fade coming up here.
Right?
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, like I've always loved that concept in anime in general, and with stuff like this, where like it's the old versus the new. It's always like an interesting dynamic, and One Piece plays into that quite a bit. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see that, and like, you know, it's the previous Pirate King and his men versus, like, you know, this is who we got our money on now. So it's like it's a dope little perspective. Oh my God, speak.
Yeah, nah, I fuck with it because I love how it's like Luffy just bumping into each member individually, like
Yeah.
from the rip, he was with Shanks. We know Shanks was with Roger. Then he bumps into Silver, and now it's like, hey, Scopper, what up, bro?
Did you
Like,
just completely skip Crocus?
Hello?
I didn't want to, but yeah.
Did we just
I
completely
didn't want
skip
to, but you're
Buggy?
right. I forgot.
Bro, that's what I'm
Man,
saying. Like,
bruh,
Roman's half of
Bruh.
Roger's crew. Douglas Bullet.
bruh. It was I was gonna get into it because Douglas was the movie, but like Douglas was the movie, not the series. But hey, bro, no, I mean it is what it is. I just love how he's like really just squaring up with everybody individually. But I mean, he had a little squabble with Silver, and Silver was like, really just was like, yeah, all right, bro, stop playing with me. Like,
let me teach you something, young one.
yeah, really was really like, look, I'm too old for this shit, bro. Like,
Big facts. I think what's most interesting about this matchup is that essentially Luffy is fighting Rogers' Sanji, which also kind of retrospects what Sanji looks like to the total verse in the future. Because 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that's the third of their trio, like their monster trio.
Yeah.
So I'm just hyped to see what, like, because we have always, like, we talk about Yonko commanders, Yonko lieutenants, what that next step underneath where it's like, you're not really a role, but you're there. You're the third fighter.
Yeah.
So I'm hyped to see Scopper get spopped.
bruh.
No, spop it, spop.
Spockity bop.
Put the pity pads on him, bro.
I'm about to say
paintball
big One Piece. There was no way that I was gonna forget that, but we did just have to mention it real quick, and stay locked in because we're chapter this week, and it's no break next week. So big One Piece time.
Finna cook too. Finna cook with that bitch too, bro.
Yep. And I mean, now I think we don't have any other extra shit to talk about for that. You know what it's time to get into?
Nah, not at all, bro.
No.
Oh, you
that's
don't?
about
Yeah,
it.
your recommendations, bro.
I was
You
saying,
gotta
it's
do
the Victory Real World recommendations of the we. I'll start.
Bruh.
I think, let's see, what should I force you people to read? Huh?
Not the Force.
Damn, y'all should check out.
Force.
Y'all should check out Bakuman, not Bakugan.
Ooh,
Baku.
that's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah, Bakuman. It's a manga about creating a manga. They put a manga in my manga, so you can learn about a manga while reading a manga.
Manga.
That's literally it. Yeah.
What else you want? What else you want from it? It's pretty straightforward. Like,
That shit is
like,
In the
Hey.
wise words of a very talented white woman, you get the best of both worlds.
I'm done.
Ha! Next.
I'm done. I guess you could go after that, bro. Go
Yeah, I'm about to
ahead.
You gotta do
After
something
that,
after
you
that.
might as well just go, bro.
Alright.
Like,
My real one recommendation of the week is not a manga or an anime, but I'm still gonna recommend it because who gonna stop me? Dune the book series. That's right.
okay.
Dune, great movies, both of them, love them. But the books go fucking bananas. There's entire subplots that were cut for the movies, validly so. Like it wouldn't fit in a movie. But in a book, in novel form, the extra plots, the way they actually go way deeper in the lore and the description of a lot of the events and how each person actually feels during these events, fantastic writing. And it reads both as like an epic, but also as almost a philosophic guide to understanding the self and this creature we call humans. So my real one recommendation of the week, Dune, the epic saga.
That's probably a long ass read too. So y'all,
Yeah.
I mean, the movies fucking
7 books.
4 hours. like the movie's like 4 hours. So shit, y'all gonna be there for a minute. And all right, for me, I'm gonna take y'all back, and it's something I wanted to do like with just the homies, or I'll probably run it up on my channel. I had this idea to run up live action fighting game adaptations. Just to laugh at these shits. Just to laugh at them. right? Just to laugh at these shits. But my recommendation is going to be an actual good one. The first Mortal Kombat live action. Gas. The first, not Annihilation, not the 2021 one. The first one. The first one, I believe it dropped in 95 or 96.
Yeah.
That shit for the longest time was the best video game, anime, whatever fucking live action we had. That shit is still clean to this day. It's still better than anything after it, probably except the YouTube series. The YouTube series where they had Michael John White as Jax. That was also
That
clean.
was actually stupid tough.
Facts. But besides that, yeah. I'm giving you it and since it got to be anime related, run up the fucking the Mortal Kombat cartoon from back in the day where they was traveling through the realms chasing Scorpion. Run that bitch up. That shit was cold. It used to come on like I think USA Network or some shit.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it's about a cool maybe 12 to 16 episodes. The shit was heat, bro. Now I mean, run that shit up. You feel me?
Recommendation.
Okay, type shit.
But yeah, no. Nice. Okay. Sorry, I had to recalibrate.
I'm just
You know what
screaming
time
Mortal
it is.
Kombat in my head on loop.
Nice.
Bruh.
With that being said, we move on to our last pillar for the people. We speak on the culture. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. Probably get through the video game stuff first. If y'all didn't see it, end of last week was the State of Play. The Sony State of Play. There was a handful of some dope games announced. I
Yes,
think
sir.
like the Elden Ring beta started or was getting people into it, and Monster Hunter and Mata Me, Mata Mo. But we all know what we're here to talk about. The new Sonic racing game. I know everybody is super excited for that. No one gives a fuck about Elden Ring. I know there's no Elden Ring fans anywhere here.
Bro, Elden Ring is so dragged and tired. I'm tired of it.
It really is, bro. I got tired of it the first few months of motherfuckers talking about it, so I was done then, bro. Like,
All I'm saying is I can never be done with Sonic Racing. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Make sure if y'all got a PlayStation 5 and you trying to get in the Sonic Racing, like the new game is doing a closed beta test for PlayStation 5 players only. So if you want to sign up, you should do it now. You have 2 days left to sign up, and then on the 20th, they will send out emails on who got accepted. So again, if you got a PS5 and you want to try that shit out early, just go to Sega.com. It's there.
facts.
I'm about to say that shit is
We love
super
Sonic
lit.
over here. Shit,
I
my
will
favorite.
say,
Go ahead, do your
I
thing.
will say, it is always weird seeing Sonic characters drive cars. Like Sonic
Fact.
Riders made sense because it was
And
like hoverboard.
besides Tails would be the only one that like
Tails, that's like the point. Like you know what I'm saying?
Tails
Like,
and Tails and Eggman are the only two you'd be like, okay, like
fuck that fat dude. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about those squirrels. Okay.
bruh. you said
Sonic in a car
character.
doesn't make no damn sense.
It
Okay,
really
but
doesn't.
you know what's funny though? They got
It's
Tails.
still cool though.
They got Tails, who is like one of the only characters canonically who could just fly. That he's in a plane.
Yeah, facts.
I mean, he probably gets tired. You know? Could you imagine twerking cross country?
That is.
Yeah.
I mean,
crazy.
he'd be running in the game like that all the
Crazy way to
time.
put it.
Just saying.
That is a crazy.
Yeah,
way
no, the
to
new
put
Sonic
it,
Racing
bro.
shit looks super dope. Anyways, I just wanted
that
to
shit
let
is
everybody
circle.
know. Go check that shit out. Go watch the State of Play if you missed that shit last week. The Hunter x Hunter game. I'm hearing.
Yo, trailer was fire.
Trailer
I'll
looks
say-
fire. The shit finally got a release date, so we're
I'm
about
hearing new trailer.
4 months. 4 months out. I think it's in July.
Yeah, just 17th.
So yeah, no, I mean, so the Hunter x Hunter resurgence is upon us.
It's the
ladies and
pre-order
gentlemen.
trailer.
Got a
Yeah.
decent amount of characters, know what I mean? And I'll just let the video do itself. I'll just let it talk for itself, bro.
Oh.
You mean the video that only we can see?
Why am I so?
No, everybody else can see it.
Oh my bad. I think my stream is a few seconds behind.
Just in case the music is copywritten.
You know it is.
So yeah, bro. Like as you can see, they got the tag battle shit, and they got the I don't want to say it's Guilty Gear. I want to say it's more like a Tatsunoko versus Capcom type mechanics.
Rollback
It's more
netcode.
like that.
What you mean, like with the tag feature or with the solos?
Both really. Like basically how the game operates type shit.
I'm just very glad.
Or to give somebody else a more recent version, it's more like MVC 3.
Character roster.
I would say
Okay,
infinite
go.
more than 3, but yes.
Okay.
Hey,
These
Oreo,
characters
you know
are
you
all
need-
expected.
To be honest,
Natural.
I'm just
Ski.
so happy it's a 2D fighter and not an arena.
Yes.
Thank you for giving us
Yes.
an actual fighting game that has a chance to be FGC compatible. Thank
Since
you.
fighters, like since DBZ fighters, bro. Like I'm done with this 3D arena shit. Like get that shit out the way, bro.
Fun. Oh,
Hey, you already know they gotta start highlighting the season 1 battle pass.
You know you got a
not the
Bobito,
pass, bruh.
I called
You know
it.
bruh.
So
Hey,
Nav
yeah,
and
not
Morel
the-
are definitely gonna be in that pass.
Not the digital pre-order skins.
Bro, you know they got to find a way to put their microtransactions in, bro. It's what they do, bro. It's what they do, bro.
That shit is crazy. Oh, you're falling. I'm
We
about to say.
can't avoid it, bro. It's what they do.
And then,
But it looks clean though.
and there's gonna be a physical limited edition as well with a special box, art, acrylic stand. You gotta lock in.
That's
You
the one
gotta
thing that
lock in
sucks
if you
about
want that
PC
shit, man.
gamer now. The physical
About being-
editions just don't make sense.
They really don't. For most people.
Like,
But it's,
I would have to buy that for the PS5 if I wanted to get the physical. Which,
Mhm.
honestly, I might because 100 drip.
I feel you. Do what you got to do, player.
But yeah, nah. Shout out to whatever we were just talking about. You know, whatever that topic was. I'm
100
sure
NX
it
Impact.
was very memorable and a good game that you guys should check out. Oh yeah, Naruto, Clash of Bankai 4, with Funky Kong. Anyways,
Bruh.
Are you
straight off the web. Moving into our next topic here for the culture. We're still in gaming. And see, Jackal knew what I was talking about. Naruto Ultimate Clash of Bankai 4, bruh. See, anyways.
There's definitely not a question mark in there, right? We just slide past that into the Switch 2.
Switch 2, straight up from Yahoo Tech News. We have a blog post published a few days ago. Oops, looks like the Nintendo Switch 2 price has supposedly been leaked.
Okay.
According to a unverified user on Family Board, which is a known Nintendo / video game leak forum for news and leaks alike.
All that other good shit.
Yep. Claiming to be a Canadian Costco employee, found a interesting placeholder for a Nintendo Switch item. Quote, never having seen a placeholder like this before for an item. So they are assuming that it is for the Switch 2. And the interesting point to note is that the price itself could also be a bit of a placeholder, because it is $499 Canadian, which would bring you around $350 US, which would be just the price of an OLED. But the OLED in OLED Switch Canadian price. Hold on. The OLED Switch Canadian price is $449.99. So it's not even an accurate representation to bring it back the other way. So I think that people just gotta expect, if you're taking anything from this leak, the Switch 2 will be at least $350, but I think expect somewhere closer to $400. You also have to remember that one, all the weird tariffs and wonky shit is going on right now, and two, you know, it could just be a generic placeholder price. One, and two, it's Costco.
Shit.
You know, Costco and all these places never have the vanilla system. You know, when you go to Costco, you go to any of these stores, it's always a bundle. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go to Costco right now,
always a fucking bundle.
I'm about to say, you go to Costco right now, I bet you it's some shit like the Switch, Mario Kart, a controller, and then maybe like something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, they bundle it with accessories and shit too.
And a pack of cigarettes. Like,
right? You never know.
Some crazy shit.
I'm gonna throw some shit in there you never seen
Slide you a
before.
pack of menthols.
Yeah, I'll
bro.
take it.
But
Yeah, and the online too.
take
Yeah,
it.
no, you get the
Don't
online
take it.
included too. Now,
Don't
mind
take
you, hypothetical cigarettes aside, there was
Hypo cigarettes.
there was a report, and now I'm too lazy to go get any names or anything, but I was listening to another podcast report on some news related to this, and I thought it'd be interesting to bring up in tandem. There was an interview recently done, and I can't remember by who, because again, I'm not a legitimate source here. I just heard this shit from somebody else covering it as a legitimate source. But from Nintendo themselves, they had commented that they are aware of, and this is like the actual true part of the story, not just some speculated shit or something I remembered. Actual quote from Nintendo in this interview, when asked about pricing around the Switch 2, they did acknowledge that, you know, given some geopolitical factors occurring right now, things could be considered more expensive. And like, it's always that way with, you know, with newer hardware and increasing product cost or production costs. But they also acknowledge at the same time how Nintendo's relationship with the customer has been for the last, you know, 2 decades, and how Nintendo always has this air of affordability in comparison to the competition. So, you know, it's definitely going to be more expensive than the previous console, but I don't think it's going to be as expensive as its peers, you know, all the way, at least. You know, like, it's not going to be PS4 Pro price. It's not going to be fucking Xbox Teraflop edition price, like,
Type shit.
I'm pretty sure we're all going to be fine. But I did think that was interesting. Also, they were talking about methods, which they mentioned this at least twice now. Methods which they will not detail, that they are taking specifically for the Switch 2 drop to combat bots and scalpers. So who knows what that means.
Okay.
Given Nintendo's past, it usually just means printing a fuck ton of units. But like, low key, if you ask me or we, you know what I'm saying? I'd say look at what they did with the Nintendo Alarmo, like the alarm clock. It was only available to buy if you were a Nintendo account holder, and I think they should implement that feature for more things. I think that that would literally be the easiest way to stop bots, or at least a large amount of bots, until they like reorganize and like attack the new system. Like, imagine if it was like, because all three of us own a Switch, yeah? No?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
I'm about to say, we all have a Nintendo login. It could just be that easy if Nintendo's like, oh, if you want this console the first week or the first 2 weeks, you know, log in with your Nintendo account, and you can buy one per account. You know, That would stop people from buying 19 billion. I also heard some rumors last week, which I'm not sure if I mentioned them last week on the podcast, but I'll re-mention them now in tandem with this information. There was that leak last week where Homeboy was talking about potentially seeing no pre-orders in certain territories, like as like a small sample testing experiment to be like, oh, maybe for the first week or two, or like the first week of release for this console, like the example the leaker gave was like a city in China. They were like, oh, this city in China won't have pre-orders online, won't have any digital pre-orders, but they're going to boom the stock so heavy that if you yourself want one, you could go into a store and get one, no hassle. Is like what like the leaker was alluding to, like some type of new way to be like, no digital pre-orders, strict limit on what you could buy in store, and then just like an excess amount of stock. So that way, like, you could watch physical bodies come into the store and walk out with, you know, per console. Because it's always easier to mitigate stuff like that IRL, because stores can set purchase limits and stuff like that, and somebody can't. I mean, like, people can. Yeah. So, like, you know, there's some different methods are being hinted at. I mean, Nintendo themselves confirmed that they are working on something. So we'll see. We'll see if that's a tie-in with your ID. We'll see if that's some places maybe not getting pre-orders week one and it only being physical buys. Like, you have to go to the store and pick one up. And then we'll see how any of that does in America, because everything goes to shit over here. So,
Oh yeah.
I'm about to say, somebody, I swear to God, I just saw some shit. Somebody got shot over some shoes releasing like the other week. Like, so Godspeed to all my Americans trying to get the Switch too. I mean, hopefully they do the account shit, bro. Like, I really want it to be like that. It'd be so easy. Everybody can get one. Everybody has a Nintendo account, bro. And like, God forbid you live in a household with multiple people and there's only one account on the Switch. Oh my God, click the fucking plus button, bitch. Make another account. I don't like it. I don't know what to tell you.
Make the profiles.
Make the fucking profile, okay? But that's where we end for gaming, or the gaming side for culture. And I'm gonna let Kuro and Diggs handle this next section. We gotta talk about some wrestling.
No, hold on, wait. Do we want to go into wrestling, or do we want to tackle the bigger elephant in the room, Diggs?
It's up to you, bro. I mean,
All right, it's up to me.
Cool.
It's Black History Month. Let's start off talking about the Black Captain America.
Oh, yo, that's literally on the list. Yo, why did I think of that shit?
You see what I do? I got you, bro.
That's literally on the list.
So,
I didn't
Captain
see
America,
it.
Brave New World.
I didn't see it, but you can't spoil. It's fine.
I wasn't gonna spoil it too hard, anyways. I don't need to.
Okay.
Do you know who I am? Do you?
Piece of shit. But anyway, keep going.
So, me and Diggs and I, and Mir, but Mir's not here, so disregard Mir. Diggs and I saw Captain America Brave New World this past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I felt that it was the definition of a solid movie, in the sense it's like a 6.5, 7. You know, you go in, you spend 2 hours, you're not upset, you don't feel like you got robbed of your time. But there's nothing on top of that. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't walk out particularly excited or stimulated about the future of Marvel or about Sam Wilson's Captain America. Like, I liked Anthony Mackie. I like what they're doing with his Captain America, but I feel like the fact that they reshot and re-edited and recut so many different plot points and scenes, you feel a little bit of that disconnection in the flow of the movie, and I just wish it had a better cadence or rhythm to the plot points that they were trying to subdevelop and develop forefront.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I kind of got to agree. Like, B gradish movie, which isn't bad at all, because shit could be C-worthy and all that other shit. But around a B, definitely get some good shit with the fight choreography throughout the movies.
A lot better.
I mean, throughout the movie, especially how they incorporate the shield usage with Falcon's aerial moves and all that shit is cool as hell to see. So, I mean, you pretty much knew you was gonna get that though when you get Falcon, aka new Captain America. The Red Hulk shit is dope as hell, etc., etc. I won't spoil you any other the cameos that popped up. I won't say. I mean, like Kuro said, it was nothing crazy on top of being like, okay, I can fuck with this, but that's it. That's
Okay.
it. Like you can fuck with it.
Okay.
It ain't nothing you gonna. You know what I mean, yeah, you ain't gonna go crazy over it or nothing like. But I will say, I'm glad the movie didn't flop. I'm glad
Very
it didn't
much so.
flop.
Oh yeah, no. What's it
Very
called?
happy
It had. That's one thing I did see. It had a pretty good opening weekend. Not even like okay. I was gonna say
Yeah.
decent. Not
No,
even
I,
decent.
mean,
It was good.
I believe it tied. The second Captain America largest opening with 95 million. I believe that was the case. I believe it was 95 million.
And it's so funny because you already know what I'm gonna say. Where's all the naysayers? Where's all the the agenda?
Ah,
You know what I'm saying? Because it's not just why is Falcon playing? We all know of the agenda. Oh my god! But it's almost like a great actor could just be a great actor.
you know.
Yeah, it's almost like the shit happened in the comics and people.
I'm about to
don't-
say,
Right?
I'm gonna say it's almost
The
like
Lord precedes all of this.
yeah, it's almost like they're making that shit because it happened already.
Like, what the fuck? Like, oh, Captain America was never this. I'm like, you sure? I'm
I'm
like, this
about
is
to say.
actually the second time he's been this. like
My thing
not
is
the
is
first,
like
the second time.
people want to complain about this when it's not a problem at all, but fucking Doom Stark is right there. So what are we talking
Yo,
about?
Facts.
I hate that so much.
He might kill it though, bro.
No, of course, no. I mean, Robert,
Yeah.
he's a great actor. I'm just like, bruh.
It's just so stupid.
it's the idea. I get it. Like
It's
the
just
idea is
so-
crazy.
fucking stupid.
But no, shout out to Captain America. Go check the movie out if y'all haven't seen it. Now it's time to talk about wrestling.
Wrestling.
I do have to say, random, not at all related to.
We gotta get destructive.
Where-
I can't wear a jacket and talk about wrestling. Listen
Where can
up,
I
you
see
fucks.
the Boom guy wrestle?
All right, let me
The
tell you what
Costco
happened
guy.
this Saturday at NXT's Vengeance Day. Because we don't got time for Valentine's. We ain't got time for love. We got time for vengeance. All right. Number one,
Okay.
Femi and Julia defended the NXT titles in a triple threat and fatal four-way. All right. We have 4 women throwing hands at once, and 3 dudes. And to be honest, it was actually a 2-on-1. I'm gonna calm down for a second. Femi facing Grayson Waller and Austin Theory at the same time to retain his championship has got to be one of the craziest flexes of the year so far in wrestling.
Oh God,
Facts.
I had no idea what you're talking about.
Spectacular.
Facts.
We got
No,
Stephanie
big facts.
Bear dethroning Fallon Henley, becoming the new Women's North American Champion, which is fire because she's best friends with Julia. So now the 2 champions in the women's division of NXT are homies and they're running shit. Trick Williams, I'm gonna need you. Lock the fuck in, all right? You lost to Eddie Thorpe in a strap match, and I get it.
No, see, I got a theory on that. You make him lose because you're about to bump him up.
I need the bump up. The bump up gotta happen
It's about-
soon.
Honestly, he deserves to be bumped up. It's about time. He's been there for long enough. He's won enough title reigns. Bump him up, bro. But honestly, he should have got there before Carmelo Hayes, but he was the champion at the time, so they didn't bump him up. Bump up my boy, bro. It's about time. Get him the fuck out.
Get him out of there.
It's about time, bro.
Get him out of there.
It's about time, bro.
It was a decent match. Eddie definitely had an advantage because strap matches, that's his tease. You know, he always walk around with it. He about that shit. So I'm glad he got his dub. I'm glad he got a little more respect on his name. But that's about all the respect I think he should get. He a little too much of a whiny crybaby for me. Other matches that happened, we had the Ethan Page Javon match, which was interesting up until Javon got his shit cracked again. So we're gonna have to wait to see if he's out of wrestling forever, and what's gonna be the consequences of that, because he did sign the waiver, so WWE is not liable for whatever injury in that Ethan Page match. So that's still up in the air. And was there one more match? Oh, the tag match.
The tag match. I was about to say
The tag match. Listen. Diggs knows I love tag matches, but there's not a lot of tag teams I actually rock with. Fraxium, okay? Fraser and Axiom might be the greatest tag team partners in the business right now, all right? A lot of people like Motor City Machine Guns. I'm sorry, they don't got enough pizzazz. They're great technical wrestlers, but they're lacking still in some things, all right? DIY, they're scummy. They're great, but they're scummy. Fraxium, they're the Davids facing Goliaths every couple of weeks. Defended the title at TNA, win against Inamura and Briggs, who are lethal, really dope tag team. Love to see what they're going to do in the future. They held that shit down, and I was with them. NXT Vengeance Day, that shit was lit as fuck. I can't wait to see what happens the rest of this year in wrestling. Oh, and Jordan Grace, I think, is now officially part of NXT.
Yeah, she pulled up at the end of the women's world title match. She pulled up.
So we got. I'm not gonna lie, that when they say NXT has the best women's division in professional wrestling,
easily.
Like, even with Raw and SmackDown right there, it might be by a mile.
Easily.
Like, crazy the depth of talent they have.
Easily, bro. And that women's division is coked the fuck up, bro. Like, not PESO with the
Woohoo!
Bruh. But yeah, that's about it for the wrestling in.
I'm about to say, dude, I think that's it for everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
I guess we can go to the beach.
Bruh.
Let's go.
Well, first, you got to leave them with your big 3 real one recommendation of the week for the culture. A game or a movie or something, dude.
Oh my God, you're right.
I know, man.
Bruh.
My real one recommendation for the week is tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, GMT -5 is Monday Night Raw. Lock in.
Wrestling.
He just continued with the wrestling, bro.
Wrestling.
I ain't mad at it, though. I am not mad at it at all, bro.
All right, we're locked in.
Talk your shit, man.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, I'll go next.
Watch it.
I'll go next.
Bruh.
Oh, excuse me, Morty. I think.
Not Morty.
I think the best
Morty,
game
bro.
I could possibly recommend.
Actually.
Low key, I'm gonna go with a hood classic. Actually, no, because we've been playing this game recently. Go check out Sworn, man.
Oh.
Sworn is some new shit that just dropped. It's on Steam. It's a 4-player Hades. Like, if you've ever seen Hades before, like the roguelike.
I fuck with Hades.
Okay.
Top-down roguelike. It's literally just like Hades, but 4-player online multiplayer, like co-op. Very fun. Hours and hours and hours into that game already. So here's the thing. We bought it for the introductory sale where it was like $19.99. I bought it with a bundle with another game that I already had, so I got it even cheaper. I paid $17. It retails for $25. Sworn. The second one. SWORN. Sworn. It's $25 on Steam, but like I would check G2A. Because I feel like one of the homies who joined us late, he missed the introductory sale, and then he went and looked and found like a cheaper buy. So check out G2A so you can find that cheaper code. If not, it is on Steam. Sworn. That shit is super fun, man. I'm always looking for more interesting multiplayer experiences.
Facts. And I'm I'm usually the multiplayer motherfucker myself, but today I got a single player game for y'all, and it's gonna kind of slide off of the PlayStation State of Play type shit, and that Metal Gear Solid 3 got mentioned. The remake is getting done. The trailer, the shit looks like a fucking movie. Play the first two Metal Gears for PlayStation.
Yeah.
Play the original one for PS that came out for PS1, and then run up Sons of Liberty. Both of them shits are heat. And then I would say run up 3 too, but wait until August, I believe the game comes out, the remake. 3 is the best fucking Metal Gear Solid game ever made. Trust me, when that shit drops in August, you will not want to miss that fucking game.
You'll be upset if you missed it.
The shit is gas. So they keep you up with the stories and everything, so you know the lore and all that other crazy shit. Because it's actually weird, because the shits are backwards. Like, it's almost like some Star Wars shit, the way it goes. Like, 1 is the final fucking part of the lore, etc., etc. So yeah,
it's like 3, 1, 2, 4, 5.
No, yeah, I think so. I think you got it right. I think 3 is definitely the first one though, like type shit. 3 is definitely the first one though, and I believe it's either 1 or 2 that's the last one, because I don't know if I think it's 2 because we're writing. Writing's part of the last, but yeah, definitely run up 1 and 2. Very lengthy game, so you'll definitely get some hours out that bitch. Cool ass game to play. Anything, I fuck with anything espionage, like the siphon filters, etc., etc. I fuck with all that shit. So go run up some Metal Gear. Even if you want to go back, run up the original Metal Gears for Super Nintendo. Then go do that too. Just don't play 3 yet until that bitch come out in August, bro. You dig? That's my recommendation.
Let's go. And with that, it's a fucking wrap. Episode 2, baby. New cap, new games, and new trash. Drake, stop. Mi padre, mi madre. No! No more! Let's go.
Please.
Big episode 2. Shout out to everybody who, I know that there was a couple subs early in the stream. Shout out to everybody on YouTube side. Every Monday, man, 3 p.m. Eastern. Go follow the Twitter at TB3 Podcast. That is our at TB3 Podcast. If you're not following the Twitter, go check it out. And we'll be back next week. At TB3 Podcast.
Yeah, I think they got it now.
Yeah.
You heard the man.
Woo! All right, y'all. Peace.